of course we're going to talk about our favorite team.
Oh, wait. Who's got it better than us? Nobody!
Sure as hell ain't the Rams. Now, I think the final line before kickoff was 2 points, which is bad because when you're the home team, you automatically get 3.5 points. Which really means the Niners weren't really favored that game at all. Maybe they should have been. Man, what a game. That defense. Before the game started, the Niners were allowing 9.33 yards per game. And that defense, I don't know if you knew this or not, DeMarco Ryans doesn't blitz that much. Yeah. Right? I think he blitzed like 17 times that game.
Oh, I
17 times.
I didn't mind it.
Somebody should have been open. That just tells you how good our secondary is, but I think a lot of that has to do with the Rams' third-string center not being able to recognize the defense, call out audibles and stuff. That game was...
true.
But still, that game was awesome. I mean, you're running a quarterback sneak on 2nd and 3 because you're worried about your quarterback getting hit, and he got hit a lot. He got sacked a total of 7 times. I think they credited Bosa with 2. I rewatched that game. I don't see where Bosa got that second sack, but I'll take it. That makes him the sack leader at 6 after week 4.
Did get 239 yards, 1 TD, 0 interceptions.
Yeah, we need another game like that from Jimmy, and especially Jeff Wilson Jr.
Jeffrey. His real name is Jeffrey Wilson.
Yeah, well, it's Jeff. Everybody calls him Jeff, though. But he had that 38-yard touchdown run?
Who, Debo?
No, Jeffrey. Debo had a 55-yard touchdown catch.
Jeffrey the Giraffe Wilson had a 38.
You can't call that. Doesn't have a long neck.
30, yeah. I'm joking.
I think it was the longest rushing play I think the Rams given up since I forget what year. But the passing play, I know this for a fact, it's the longest pass play the Rams gave up on that 55-yard touchdown by Debo since 2019.
Debo had 115 yards. Brandon Ayuk had 37.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp had 122 yards, but he had more receptions than Debo. Debo, I think, did it on 6 receiving yards, didn't he? Debo was awesome. I mean, everybody wants to play. Jimmy played not a great game. He played a good game. It was above okay. He played a good game. But that touchdown Debo caught, though, everybody's like...
Nick Bosa did have 2 sacks and no tackles.
I told you that. But the one thing that people are complaining about was that high touch or that high catch or that high throw to Debo. I think that high throw to Debo on that touchdown, that 55-yard touchdown, was on purpose. I think he threw that high on purpose because he throws that ball perfectly in between the numbers. It's picked off. Garoppolo knows that. Garoppolo knows it's a quick pass. That ball was thrown high on purpose because it wasn't an overthrow. If you noticed, it was not an overthrow. He threw that ball up, got away. It was a jump ball. And who came down with it? Debo came down with it. It was awesome. Then, freaking, when the one guy couldn't tackle him, he made Ramsey drop to his knees. Drop to his knees. Ramsey was afraid to stay up on his feet and hit the guy. And there was actually a Twitter war yesterday going between Ramsey and Debo.
Really?
And Ramsey says he has amnesia. And by the way, Aaron Donald, have you heard of Debo now? Have you heard of him now? Hey, Ramsey.
Oh, yeah, have you heard of him?
Man, burnt again. Where was Ramsey that game? The great corner. You let Jimmy G throw for 239 yards on you? Wow, what a great corner he is, right? We probably didn't waste money on him, and I think we wanted him. No, I didn't want him at one time.
Hufanga?
Yeah, Hufanga. Well, someone said he saved the game because, the Rams are making a comeback. What comeback? The Niners were up by 8. If Robbie Gould hits that field goal, which was surprisingly he missed, it's 20-9.
And lowest passer rating allowed in coverage. Who is Tashawn Gibson, Senior?
You ever heard of him?
No, he's allowed 6.0.
He started off the game slow, allowing a couple plays to Kupp, but after that, he was pretty good against them. I'm bleeding. Oh, I scratched my leg and I'm bleeding. The Niners didn't allow a play over 20 yards.
No.
I'm not even sure if they allowed a play over 15 yards.
I think they did. There was a couple passes for Cooper Kupp.
But they didn't go over 20.
Yeah, they did, I swear.
No, according to somebody I watched on stats and stuff, you can look it up. They didn't have a play over 20 yards. He had a lot of receiving yards. I don't think he had a play over 20. I could be, I could be wrong. I'm looking it up right now. But man, Jimmy G, we're all talking shit about him, and maybe we need to start talking more shit about Jimmy G. Dude, somebody play better. Seriously.
I'm joking.
I mean, he missed one throw where Juszczyk was open because he threw it to Debo. Debo dropped the ball. It should have been a catch, but if he would have taken his time, Juszczyk was wide open for a touchdown pass. Who posted that?
Remember this is
Connor. Remember Connor is? Oh my god. That's funny. I guess that's a cup, alright. Evidently that's Cooper Cup. But yeah, Jimmy missed a wide open Juszczyk way down the field. No one was covering him. It would have been a touchdown. He needs to take his time there to see the whole field. Yeah, Debo was open, but Debo, like I said,
Ayuk was open on that touchdown. You know when George Kittle caught that touchdown pass? It wasn't a touchdown. But Ayuk was wide open. He burnt Jalen Ramsey to get wide open.
But Kittle was open too. He just couldn't bring that second foot down in bounds. Oh. And then I settled for a field goal. I mean, Jimmy got better that game. I'm not going to say he's going to get better this game because, you know, any given Sunday, I mean, because he looked bad against a bad team and he looked good against a good team.
Not really good team.
Well, they haven't been good this year.
It looks bad.
They haven't been good this year.
No, they haven't.
No.
I look to Mama.
That was weird.
What?
The Christmas lights flickered when Jake stepped into the room.
Oh, no.
Jake is my other son, guys. You didn't see him on camera. I don't know why he came in here to look at us the way he did.
I'll probably replay the footage and try to see it.
Yeah, they did. They flickered, I swear. I mean, But the 49ers, Jeff Wilson, I mean, the 49ers usually have to rush for 100 yards to win. They only rushed as a team for 88.
Let's talk about,
there is one thing that made me hold my breath during that game is when Jimmy G took off when no one was open and got that first down. Because I believe it was his right shoulder that he injured before the playoffs.
The guy that...
And he dove down first with his right shoulder, and I was holding my breath because I was thinking, oh no! I didn't want him to re-injure that shoulder because we have to replace him. Brock Purdy? We don't even know if Brock Purdy is any good or not. I mean, he looked really great in the preseason, but, you know, that's a bunch against number 2s and 3s, not a bunch of number 1s.
Bobby Wagner's best tackle was the fan last night.
You know what? You actually brought up something that you made a good point on. Do you remember what it was?
What?
The almost sack by Aaron Donald.
Where?
Do you remember? Okay. My son actually did bring up a good point. That hit that Aaron Donald put on Jimmy Garoppolo was almost a sack. Almost a sack.
Oh, he threw it away like he usually doesn't.
There you go. Now you remember what you said exactly.
I was like, he threw it away. He usually doesn't do that.
Usually he just holds on to the ball and takes the sack. And my son actually did say that. I said that was a nice pickup because he usually just stands there and takes the sack.
And I told you that was nice. And you're like, no, that wasn't. I was like...
Yeah, it was. I changed my mind. Well, the blocking probably wasn't nice. I don't know what I meant there. Because really, that was nice. Usually, you know, our quarterback just, you know, stands there like a deer in the headlights and just takes the sack.
Yeah, takes the sack.
And he did in that game. And that was great.
Total yards, 49ers beat him. Rushing yards, passing yards, 49ers beat him. Rushing yards, 49ers beat him. Total yards.
Can you go back and look at the last play of the game, that fumble? That we thought was an incomplete pass.
No, that was a fumble.
But were the Rams inside the red zone? I don't remember. No. They were not. No, they weren't inside the red zone yet.
No, they were in like the 40-yard.
Yeah, I know they were driving.
Yeah, they were driving, but they weren't in the red zone.
They were in the red zone yet?
No.
Okay, in that case, then let's talk about this 49ers defense. Like I said, before the last night's game, they're averaging 4.33 points per game. They knocked that down to 4.25 points a game. Their points overall, they've given up 48 points overall. They've given the special teams gave up a touchdown, and you know the offense gave up 2 points as a safety.
But listen to this: Los Angeles had more first downs.
I believe that.
Yeah. Total plays, Los Angeles had more.
Yeah, I believe that too.
Sacks allowed.
Man, I don't know how.
7 sacks allowed?
You didn't know that? I knew that. I said that. I don't know how. Maybe I didn't say that. I don't know how. With a 49ers backup offensive lineman, the guy that placed Trent Williams got hurt. They had to bring somebody in to replace the replacement for Trent Williams.
Nick Bosa? No, not Nick Bosa. George Kittle did good blocking too.
George Kittle also had a couple passes. I think the rust is coming off, but I don't know how with that offensive line, the Rams didn't get at least one sack. The Rams' defensive linemen aren't hurt.
And they had more time of possession.
But I believe that also.
34 minutes.
But the thing that really made me mad is Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. They made it sound like we were playing with all of our stars on the offensive line, and the Rams were not. The Rams' offensive line is banged up too. But I swear, the way they announced that game, they made it sound like the 49ers' offensive line wasn't hurt at all. They did mention a little, but I think they were just dumbfounded that the Niners are beating the Rams because of how bad Jimmy looked the week before, I think is what it was. But yeah, 7 sacks on Stafford. Like I said, they ran a quarterback sneak on 2nd and 3 because, it would have been more. It would have been more because Hufanga came in on a blitz. Good thing Warner was there because Warner on that only not a 1-yard run, because if that was a pass play, oh man, that would have been 8 sacks. Hufanga would have gotten a sack. And Hufanga, you could only run that bubble screen to the wide receiver to Cooper Kupp so many times.
Oh yeah, before it doesn't.
Because I think last year Fred Warner read it because he was going after.
That happened every single year.
He was going after Stafford last year on Monday night. Then he started dropping back because he recognized it because he all of a sudden he changed his coverage and he had to jump up for that ball, and it was a pick 6. And this time, Hufanga recognized it, jumped the route for a pick 6. 2 years in a row. A pick 6 on Monday night against the Rams.
2020, we had a pick on that play too.
I remember 2020 was a bad year. Just a bad year.
I watched it.
Everybody was hurt.
I watched. It
was frustrating.
I watched the thing on Twitter where it said that we had a interception for a touchdown on the same play every single year.
Well, if you keep running it over and over again, pretty soon it becomes easier to recognize.
I mean, it doesn't bother me any.
I mean, that one pass to Juszczyk, I think that was the missed field goal. Wide open. This was the one that Jimmy did hit Juszczyk when he was wide open on for lots of yards. That was a thing of beauty.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. No, most of his yards were... most of his passes were, on the dot.
Yeah, everybody's going to say, well, that one to Debo was... I think that was on purpose, though. He knew that the defender was going to be there. He didn't overthrow it, though. Now, if he would have overthrown it, I would have blasted, but I think he threw it, like I said, high on purpose to let Debo actually go up and make a play on the ball. Because some quarterbacks do that. That's why you have jump balls in the end zone, right? Make your receiver go up and get it. That's what that pass was. He let his receiver go up and get it. But, oh, man, I was just... Oh, it's such a great... That defense, like I said, now that points per game has dropped down to... That defense is giving up 9.25. Do you have a calculator on that thing?
Yeah, why?
That's 11, 12. I think it's 12. Maybe 12 points per game. They're averaging 4 divided by, or it'd be 48 divided by 4. Right? That doesn't sound right.
Equals 12.
It is 12? I was right. So the 49ers overall are giving up 12 points per game. Their defense is giving up 9.25 points per game. They're saying that doesn't make any sense. Well, yeah, because the special teams gave up a touchdown. Special teams gave up a touchdown to the Seahawks. Or that's a 30-0 shutout, not a 27-4 win. Then the defense only gave up 9 points to the Broncos.
Oh, yeah, true.
Because the offense gave up those 2 points on the safety.
Yep.
So that's why it's 12 points per game overall they're giving up. But the defense is really giving up, so far, 9.25 points per game. Because special teams and offense have given up points. And the Bears game, that was just a mess. It was a monsoon. Everybody's like, well, we should have beaten them. I don't care who the quarterback was. Even Aquaman showed up and said, it's too effing wet here.
You saw that somewhere. I know you did. Cause
You showed me, and it's still funny. It's still funny. It was when that guy, week 1 already happened. What did I miss?
Oh, yeah, I saw it. It was that one dude. It was that one Chiefs fan that does the... NFL therapies.
But man, that was such a it was a dominating win. I mean, the Rams were in the red zone 3 times, and that defense shut them down in the red zone.
Yeah,
shut them down. Charvarius Ward's looking great.
Yeah, he didn't allow a pass.
Gibson Senior's looking good. There's a couple other guys on the defense beside Hufanga that look good.
Hufanga look good? I'm joking.
Of course Hufanga. I mean, they're comparing him to Troy Polamalu, which isn't fair. He's still young. He has the hair like Polamalu, though.
Yeah.
He could be in Head Stros commercials.
I saw someone call him Tiger Hufanga.
Tiger Hufanga?
Yeah.
I think that's because he played for... no, he played for USC. That's the Trojans. I can understand if he played for like LSU or somebody like that had Tiger. So I don't know Tiger Hufanga, but okay, Tiger Hufanga. Go Tiger Hufanga. Bosa had a couple sacks. The defensive line, I think, what's his name? Lanier?
Oh, yeah.
Whatever. However you pronounce it. He had a sack on Matthew Stafford. Yeah, he played good on defense, too.
You didn't have a sack on Matthew Stafford. I'm joking. You get a sack, and you get a sack, and you get a sack.
I think Jimmy Rice came off from his team to have a sack against Stafford. But Jerry Rice used to take those short yards to the house, too, because everybody's like, well, that's yards for catch that made Jimmy look good.
He just threw them on stuff.
Well, what do you think Montana and Rice, what do you think Rice made good?
No,
Rice used to take those short passes and take them to the house. So John Taylor. He did that for Montana. They did that for Montana and Young.
Also, I'm great to see that Jerry Rice is still around, sticking with the 49ers and like being active. Like
he is, even though he works for ESPN, but he's like almost there. Every 49er game, he is like there.
He walks around the stadium and.
Oh yeah, I guess. Did you see Adam Schefter chasing him around in their suits? That was pretty good. But you know what? I don't want to talk about this in the next video. I want to talk about who they're playing next because of who they're playing next.
Baker Mayfield. Some history.
Guys, if you know the history, this goes back to when Bosa played for Ohio State.
Oh yeah, and
Baker Mayfield played for Oklahoma.
Yeah, he played for Oklahoma.
I guess Oklahoma beat him that year in Ohio State, and Baker Mayfield took the flag and stuck in the middle of the field. That's why in that Browns game, Baker Mayfield was going.
Yeah, so and he went like
Bosa
this
did
after.
that. Yeah, Bosa did that.
Yeah, anyway.
Now, the Niners should bring a flag to the Carolina game. That way, when Bosa, if he gets his sacks, which I think he can get, he's got to show up. He's got to, the 49ers turf is really tough because he tried the end of the game. They should do that in Carolina Stadium, though.
Yeah.
Bring the flag. Bring the flag. Bring the 49er flag. Put it in the middle of Carolina's field. I think that's going to be a win. I mean, man, there's so much we can talk about that for. The offensive line looked.
Yeah, it looked.
That makeshift offensive line, man, they look great. Like I said, we had to replace the guy that replaced Trent Williams. There's no way. I mean, man. You have Bobby Wagner. You evidently they should have never got rid of. Help me out here. The guy that plays for the Bills now that played for him last year.
Bills.
Played for the Broncos. No, played for he was linebacker for the Broncos. Then he played on the Rams last year. Now he plays for the Von Miller.
Oh yeah.
The Rams should have never got rid of Von Miller. Bobby Wagner, like I said, he made I think one good tackle, but where was he all night long? Aaron Donald, we only saw him once or a couple of times. He stopped a couple of runs. Other than that, where was he? They had no pressure on Jimmy's face except for one pass play. And Jimmy threw it away.
Yep.
But guys, if you can.
You listen to the whole speech.
Okay,
well. The press conference.
Or are you just kind of like stats play?
I was kind of trying to talk. I don't usually talk, but this game, he had it coming. So, but he didn't say one word back. So.
Well, what'd you say? Just an example.
I was just screaming his name like, Baker, Baker, you good? Come on, pick it up. We want a challenge.
Wow. Yeah, so both was talking trash. I don't know if you heard that.
I'll play it on the screen.
Well, okay, because, play it. Yeah. That was great.
Baker.
Baker, come on, make it a challenge, Baker. I think the Browns only ended up scoring 3 points that game. That was it.
Yep, and then there's him waving the flag.
Yep. This game, it should be an actual flag. I mean, the Panthers aren't that good, man. But we have a habit of doing that. We have a habit of beating teams we shouldn't be beating.
Baker.
Then we have a habit of losing to teams we shouldn't be losing to. But I don't think we're losing to the Panthers. I don't think so. Unless Baker Mayfield plays out of his mind, but last year that secondary sucked. You had Josh Norman holding everybody. And we had somebody else who wasn't that good. This year, man, that secondary is young. Oh, Jason Verrett and Jimmy Ward returned to practice this week.
Oh, and Jimmy Ward, I was about to say.
Yeah, like I said, Jimmy Ward and Jason Verrett returned to practice this week. So, man, if that defensive secondary needs a rest, that's 2 guys they could take out, and they can put other 2 guys in. That defense is going to be, man, they're going to be awesome this weekend. I can't wait. And they're the only afternoon game on CBS, so everybody will be able to see that game on CBS. Thank you for the Chiefs having that Monday night game. And it's really weird that's on CBS because it's 2 NFC teams.
Yeah, true.
Usually when it's 2 NFC teams, it's usually on Fox. So that's the reason.
Also,
no, I think the reason why, because I think the Chiefs-Niners game is going to be on Fox.
Maybe.
I think there's a reason why. I
also,
could be wrong.
Baker.
Come on, making a challenge for Bosa this time. Unless Baker Mayfield plays out of his mind, because they do have one good receiver. I forget who it is because, the Panthers haven't played good. They still have CMC, which I think the linebacking core can shut down.
Yeah, true.
I don't think we'll blitz this time because we blitzed the crap out of the Rams last time because I think DeMarco Ryans wanted to.
Did you see him jumping up and down? He was like,
DeMarco Ryans was loving that game, wasn't he? But I don't see him blitzing as much this time because they actually generate a lot of pressure just with their front 4.
Yeah.
Because the reason why I don't see him blitzing this time is because of CMC. So I think the linebackers, Bobby Wagner, Drake Greenlaw, will be on him. Drake Greenlaw, man, ever since that was a good signing. That was a good contract extension because he played good.
Last night.
On Monday night. Not last night. It's Wednesday now.
Yeah, I know.
Man, I wish I knew.
I'm not necessarily. Do you have anything? Do you have anything else?
No, it's still time. No, nothing to say more about that game.
We won't be making another video.
No, what time?
I don't think we will.
Unless it's a 30-minute video.
We could keep it to Thursday or Friday.
All right, we'll make another video tomorrow about this weekend's games. But Sunday, we definitely have the 49ers. You got to know that. Like I said, we both have the Colts tomorrow night. We could do a video either Thursday or Friday about Sunday's games. But, oh my God, man. We could talk more about that Monday night game. We really could. I mean, we go on forever, but we're not going to. We're not going to. It was a great win. It was, beat the hater Rams. Hey, the Niners are now 7-0 against the Rams in the regular season.
For real.
7-0. I mean,
because we're too good.
I know I blasted Shanahan for not being a good coach. But right now, history shows that McVay's the better coach because McVay did win a Super Bowl. So, tell Shanahan wins a Super Bowl.
But, guys,
McVay's the better coach.
30 subscribers, a pack of cards, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more.
Well, last thing, though, if we see the Rams in the playoffs this time, we're freaking beating them.
Again, 30 subscribers, pack of cards, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and Baker.